Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Terastal Tactics. Back here again with this snow team that also features Skeledirge, which is a Pokemon I really want to showcase. So we went 1-1 last game, but that second game kind of really got to showcase how something like Skeledirge and Meowscarada can help your Dondozo matchup, and they both do it in very different ways. But again, here's the team. It was a day 2 team from the Victory Road Welcome to Paldea tournament. That was a week and a half ago from my recording this. And there's the rental code if you want to try it out yourself. And also I'll post where I find all these teams as well. There's a really handy resource if you don't know yet. It's just a collection of pastes and rental codes. So I would highly recommend it if you're just looking for teams to try out. And time to fight the communication error battle. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I was saying that I will be looking to get another team building fundamentals video out soon. More on the defensive side of team building, particularly about like how to create a team that switches really well. Might have a cat trying to claw this thing. So, ooh, this is an Orthworm. Oops, I accidentally took a picture of that. Well, Orthworm's cool, that's why. Orthworm is a cool Pokemon because it gets the new move Shed Tail. It's the only other Pokemon outside of the Cyclizar. So I'm really curious to see how they do this. I like the Gothitelle. Gothitelle's, I think, a Pokemon that is just could be really solid. Just Shadow Tag plus Fake Out. Love it. And then you see the Garchomp, Hydreigon, Golden Go. That trio is on a lot of teams right now. And then they have Torkoal to use under Trick Room. Okay, so I'm going to lead Cetitan, Skeledirge. I'm going to lead Cetitan, Meowscarada so I can U-turn out into Abomasnow if I want to. Bringing 3 Pokemon weak to fire makes me really worried about that Torkoal, but if we don't let it get in under Trick Room, we should be okay. Otherwise, the rest of this team feels pretty nice. Also, I can Tera Cetitan into water, so that would help a great deal against Torkoal if it comes to it. So I'm gonna want to just manage my Tera typing well, because it's actually Orthworm Hydreigon. Okay. So the question is, are they gonna go for the Shed Tail? Thinking I might just Tera type into water. Go after the Orthworm. Yeah, and let's just U-turn off the Hydreigon. See how this turns out. Cool thing about Orthworm too, it gets a new ability. It's called Earth Eater. So it's basically Volt Absorb or like Water Absorb, but for ground. And it's a Steel type that's gets immunity to ground, which is really good. It's also kind of neat, like if you're utilizing Shed Tail, you can use Garchomp, which this team has, to Earthquake next to it, heal it up, get off the Earthquake damage, and like maybe get off another Shed Tail. It's a Pokemon I really want to try out. I'm not sure how well it'll work out, but I feel like it could be a really solid mon. Oh, with that Choice Band, we just dropped the Hydreigon. Nice. They have Torkoal, so I'm probably just gonna go into Skeledirge, because I'd hate to go into Abomasnow and then they just bring in Torkoal. Plus, if they bring in Gothitelle, I can switch out still. So we'll get off this Liquidation, which is now Stab. Doesn't do a lot. This thing has really high. It's like its stats are really similar to Steelix, just not as high defense. Let's see what they bring in now. Garchomp, okay. But getting that free KO is really nice. can't help but wonder what type... I feel like Garchomp's just gonna Tera type here. We'll go for the Ice Spinner. Is there a reason? What's a good reason to keep this thing around? Golden Go is a really good reason. So let's swap. What would they Shed Shell into? Shed Tail, if they could. Let's just go. Let's just get the speed. If they don't Tera, or if they're Tera ground, like, we'll just outspeed them. And this isn't a fine switch, because like if they go for a physical move, I get Abomasnow's defense. Abomasnow gets defense boost. So yeah, here's the Tera. I'm really curious what this is going to be. A lot of times it could be... Oh, that's the Tera. Interesting. Poison. Oh, that's cool, because they're immune to ground. So they get the... They're only weak to Psychic now. See if we take out Garchomp. We do. Perfect. Let's see what this thing's going to do. Body press. Okay. Yeah, but so when I was looking at Orthworm, my set I was looking into was going to be... Okay, so we're gonna Earthquake, and... Well, if I Earthquake, I heal that thing up. I'm not super worried about Orthworm. I mean, maybe I should be. Yeah, let's go after this thing. Okay. It can't Shed Tail now if it has it. It'll probably just Body Press or Iron Defense. Skeledirge, I think, will just beat Orthworm at this point. Yeah, there's the Body Press. Alright, so we're just gonna keep doubling up Golden Go, because I'm really not worried about the Orthworm. Like, if those are its two attacking moves, like, Skeledirge just beats it. And it can, yeah. But yeah, when I was looking at Orthworm, I was looking at Body Press, Shed Tail, Iron Defense. I can't remember the last move. Yeah, and then I think an Earth Power wins. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, like I said, Skeledirge should just beat the Orthworm, no problem. Yeah, that didn't even enough. Orthworm's not a Pokemon you want to use offensively. That's why I would have went the Body Press route. I do like the Tera Poison. Yeah, I like the Tera Poison with its coupled with its ability. And then we're gonna switch into Dirge. Skeledirge just beats it. Unless it has some other attack. Yeah, they forfeit. Cool. Yeah, and you can see how, because like it's such a dragon meta with Hydreigon and Garchomp, like, that's why Ice is pretty solid. Ha! That was not an intended pun. But yeah, Ice can be pretty solid against some of the meta stuff right now. Tailwind Murkrow would suck because it gets rid of your speed advantage. So, and I really do like the Assault Vest on Cetitan, because then you get to boost special defense and defense because of the snow. So yeah, quick game. Also, man, Choice Band Meowscarada, that's pretty sick. Probably because I was Protean, it took it out. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna run Choice Band, Protean's the way to go. If I'm running Protect, then I'd probably go Overgrow, just because of the way Protean works now. It's different. Ooh, Umbreon. Umbreon's a scary mon. So Umbreon, Sylveon, Meowscarada, Volcarona, Maushold, and Annihilate. Annihilate's always a scary Pokemon. Annihilate's the reason why I want to run like Toxic Amoonguss with a bulky Slack off Skeledirge. Just Amoonguss Toxics it, and then Skeledirge just stalls it out. But we'll see how that works. It's one of those things I'm testing out. Part of me wants to bring Hariyama for the fake out. But I can also just take advantage of any sort of speed advantage. If I go to Titan Meowscarada, and then that. And probably Skeledirge, just because I do like it against, potentially against the Annihilate. If there's a matchup, if there's a Pokemon that might worry me, it'd probably be the Umbreon. I don't like bringing slow Pokemon like Kingambit or Hariyama without Trick Room. At least like slow offensive Pokemon. Now there's the Umbreon. That's exactly what I wanted to see. The hard part the hard part with something like Annihilate is whether it is it's whether it's Scarf Final Gambit or not. It is Scarf, but it just straight uses close combat, so that's a big bummer. And there's like no way to tell if it's Scarf or not. I don't know if I'm gonna break this Umbreon. Umbreon is such a cool Pokemon because it can be dead weight at times, but it can also just like sit around and pretty much do nothing, or it can sit around and just like annoy the crap out of your team. But what we're going to do is start spamming Blizzard. Get that defense boost. Bring this in. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fishing a little bit for freezes here. Yeah, I wish I had just hard switched. Although I don't know if even with the defense boost, if Abomasnow would have taken a close combat. But yeah, I'm definitely fishing a little bit for freezes. Not gonna lie. And a freeze on Volcarona would be fantastic. Give me the big old freeze. Nah. I think I am gonna probably Terra Ground. We're gonna Torch Song that. Just to get rid of my weakness. Let's press Blizzard one more time. And then I'll probably next turn switch out into back into the Cetitan. I just really want to get this Torch Song off. Give me a freeze. Dang. I never get the freezes. Oof, still did so much. Okay, get the special attack boost. Expect a yawn. Fortunately into Skeledirge. Yeah, just going down real quick like that. Meowscarada sucked. But man, you never know with Annihilate what set it's running. At least on some teams. If it was a hard Trick Room team, I would just expect Scarf. Ah. Yeah, bringing this Volcarona is tricky. Alright, we're gonna switch out. I have the Assault Vest. Let's see how this goes. Not having Protect is make it hard on me. I'm the kind of player that really likes having Protect. Yeah, so they're gonna Heat Wave. Oh, that still did a lot. I have to go to sleep, which is a bummer. That's a lot. Okay. Heat up, go to sleep. What comes in? Yeah, man. Ooh, probably should have brought Hariyama instead of like Cetitan or Abomasnow. Because like I said, the Umbreon was the scariest thing to me, and I don't have a good way to hit it because I don't have Sylveon or some other fairy type. And it can just sit there and spam Yawn, like it's so good at that. This looks like the Annihilate. Yeah. Alright, well, I have to take a turn of sleep. I'm not gonna do much damage to Umbreon. Yeah, oh, he's still faster, even with the Scarf. Well, okay. That's really good to know. Even like with Slush Rush, that thing is still faster. And that feels like a huge problem for this team. It just outspeeds the whole team, and you have what, 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon weak to fighting? Like, that's pretty bad. Yeah, Scarf Annihilate. Woof. It's not a fun thing. Okay. Well, that's good to know. And it's like, it's not even like Kingambit is super strong against it, especially since this Kingambit's Terastal. We're just gonna spam Blizzard. I'm not gonna get this off, but if I did, then I would maybe get a freeze. That'd be nice. Fire? They're usually fire. Yeah. Oh, fighting. That makes sense. If you're a Scarf one, you just wanna do the damage. They don't even need to do that. I think they're just doing it because they don't need to. I guess I'm not weak to fighting anymore either. Oof. Yeah, dude, this team gets punished by it. And it's not like Skeledirge is like incredible against it either, because it's a ghost type, so it gets hit by its ghost moves. Fail play. I live. I mean, there's no way Skeledirge is. There's no way, right? Because they switch out. Annihilate. I could knock out. What's in the back? If it's Meowscarada, I just lose. So we're gonna slack off. My best bet, yeah, they switch that out. It's not Meowscarada, and they go for Protect on Umbreon. Meowscarada. Okay, well, that should do it, because they can just knock off. But, so yeah, like, that was completely out of my control, as long as they had Meowscarada. Or, I mean, I could have tried to read it and just attack the Meowscarada, switch in, but then I just died of foul play, so doesn't really matter. That's a knockoff, and that's a dead Skeledirge. Alright, so this team hates Scarf Annihilate. I'm looking at the paste of the team on Showdown, and because Hariyama can't touch it because it's fighting normal moves. It outspeeds Meowscarada and just kills it. Skeledirge will take Rage Fist pretty well until I start hitting it. I guess I burn it and then start Torch Songing it. Kingambit dies, Cetitan takes a lot, this thing dies, yeah, like that is not a good Pokemon to face with this team. So, and I'm curious if the player who used it like found that out in the tournament or just like was like, yeah, that's a weakness, but I'm okay with it. But sometimes you can do that. You can just have a weakness and be like, I'll just hope I don't face it, because sometimes sometimes in tournaments you don't face something that you fully expect you should. So, alright guys, that'll be it for this episode. We'll do one more with it, and then we will move on. So, alright, have a great rest of your day.